So we gonna talk about the SARS, the military police down there in Nigeria. Drop out. Big, big king, get free or die. Why is all this fire jumping off in Africa all of a sudden when the African American want to come home? Because that's why I made this a two-part video right here. Because we still talking about their head and hand. And because I want to say the Nigeria video, because I love Nigerians, man. I love Nigerians, bro. The most proudest people outside of Ethiopia I ever seen. You see what I'm saying? In the world too. But they dealing with, police brutality now. If anybody know what you talking about, if anybody in the world know what you talking about, Jah Power do. You see what I'm saying? Even though ain't nobody put their hands on the king, and ain't. It ain't. But my people in America, we also need police reform. See, African brothers and sisters, we have something in common. But the crazy thing, Nigeria, Lagos is the biggest city in Africa, and I have to say that because, the brothers and sisters in America don't know much about Africa or whatnot, and they listening. And it's also the largest population in Africa. And so, these Nook brothers and sisters or whatnot, man, Lord have mercy. If I could say one thing about Nigeria, though, for real, they'll cut the borders off quick. But like, hold on, nobody coming in. There ain't even no Africans coming in. You see what I'm saying? And though, that's crazy. Because in Africa, you got to have a passport to go to different African countries. Now, that is just ridiculous. Got to see, that's that man. That's that man. See that's that man. His hands is on everything. I'm telling you. I guarantee you, this cause you see how petty they is. I guarantee you they probably call the Ghanaian king was like, hey, cause a disturbance or whatnot. And that'll take the eyes off the real movement. Strike it. Make a move in the west, strike in the east. You see what I'm saying? This is what he do. Conquer and divide, brothers and sisters. He been doing this. And then I seen, tribalism in Nigeria. It's xenophobia going on in black people, period, globally. Period. Because you ain't got to go to Chicago to see no drive-by. Let me tell you about in America. You see what I'm saying? But ain't no drive-bys going on in Africa. It's different, bro. It's like, that's why I like Kangami, because he treat his people with like this sign say, dignity or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's a citizen and important to the rise of Rwanda or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? That's what the type of thinking that the African leaders got to have. You just can't. And I know the Nigerian probably hard to police, and I'm not saying nothing like that, because that's how the news be trying to say, oh man, these people is criminals, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the man, man. He always do that. And that's the power of the media propaganda or whatnot. But see, I'd rather put up with every inconvenience in Africa than to be sitting over because, whatever little this, that, and the third or whatnot, the water, the lights and little stuff like that. Man, don't act like when they have storms in America, the lights don't go out. I mean, because we was talking about, our brothers and sisters going to Africa, seeing certain things they don't like, little stuff like the worry about getting, just settle in, African American, just Everything will happen when it needs to. You just make sure you stay on it. African, make sure you be able to work with your brother and your sister so we can make the whole of Africa a greater Africa for our future generations. Does that make sense? And so the beast don't want that. He don't want that, man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all getting mad, like at the Bag family them. For what? Man, they doing a good deed. And the sister Renee Marcus or whatnot. Sister. You did just get to London, however long, So don't act like you always had that money to get out like that. When a brother and sister is doing a good deed, it should be championed. You know what I'm saying? And I trust the Bag family or what. I trust them, bro. I know the African American know when somebody trying to trick you. I know I can feel it. They straight up people, bro. I would trust going to the Bag compound and getting a spot. You see what I'm saying? I would trust them with that. Cause you don't hear them on there saying, yo, send me your money, send me your money. I heard them say, don't send me nothing right now. And so they let you know, you can tell good people, bro. And so shout out to the Bag family, man. I watch y'all show. Good job. Good job. Don't let them, cause again, that's the man. He trying to, he probably over there in the Gambians' ear. Oh, them African Americans ain't nothing but criminals, man. Y'all shouldn't be letting them in there. Cause them Europeans all over there. And I guarantee you, them old white women and shit, I guarantee you they in them Africans' ear, and more than their ear, you see more than their ear, I guarantee you, while they sitting there pillow talking or whatnot, I guarantee how you feel about the blacks, the niggers, the real niggers and shit, the real Africans. How you feel about them coming to Gambia? Oh, they're my brothers and sisters. It's all good. Because they were saying, come home at first. Now we done popped up and now everybody start arguing. I don't think, they expected it to happen so fast. Like, boom, here we is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the African American is. Once he tired of something and he figured out, like, man, it is right what we. Because I've been saying this for years. I'm talking about way before I ever was on YouTube. And people used to look at me like, what is he talking about? Africa, jungle, ain't no house in Africa. We can't get ain't no roads in Africa. Africa just a jungle. I mean, and they really think this, cuz. This the way they really think. And see, our brothers in Nigeria, again, they very, a proud people. And you ain't just going to be able to just, send your military, because then it's going to start a bunch of a war. You see what I'm saying? And if you see these brothers and sisters out there protesting, they trying to get the message before the real stuff started to go down. And we pray to know stuff like that happen. You see what I'm saying? Because the African American, he looking for an excuse not to come. He looking for an excuse not to come. And then everybody gonna turn around and look at me and whatnot like, man, I thought you said they ain't over there. You know what I'm saying? Thought you said they ain't over there fighting. Oh man, we ain't this nigga King be lying. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody in America gonna look at me. You see what I'm saying? Because they know me. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna, nigga, I thought you was, because they expect me to stay on top of situations like this. And I do. But that's that man. I guarantee you he over there, cause a disturbance. That's how he think. I see you 2 million in the morning. You see what I'm saying? Over there in the Gambians' ear, talking to them, saying don't. I'm telling you, man, because how all this just boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And then police corruption in Africa, brothers and sisters saying from America is over there saying the police be stopping them for no reason talking. And you know what that means. They want you to kick them a couple dollars or whatnot. They do that shit in America, man. I got pulled by the police in America. I had 3 racks in my pocket. That's why I don't ride with no money no more. Had 3 racks in my pocket. He took my money. He gave it back, but it wasn't but 29. Now I know you a thief. So it happens. Don't get. I made it home that day. I wasn't dirty or nothing either, but you know them people can do things. That man can do things, man. And Mr. Moonzungu, man, what is you mad for? Keep causing all of these disturbances between black people and, you know, setting traps and you see what I'm saying? We just want to be peaceful somewhere. There ain't no war, ain't no gunshots in the background and all that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what go on in America every day. Every day. Everybody from America, black, I know, that's from the hood, 99% of they is too. You see what I'm saying? You know what time I get out in the hood. Don't nobody go outside. Because you don't know what might pop off. You see what I'm saying? And so I would much rather, you know, as an African person, you know, deal with, you know, Africa problems or whatnot, what I look at as somewhat opportunities to make some money. But this right here, what they dealing with in Nigeria, that's the Nigerian government. You see what that's the Nigerian government. You see what I'm saying? And again, you know, if you gonna be a proud Nigerian, and I ain't saying that, you might want to insert somebody in there and quit letting people be the king for 40 years, man. Get some young millennial minds in there. Change all that. We need passports to come into Nigeria. My mama Nigerian. You see what I'm saying? I need a passport for? My mama Nigerian. Oh, man, your daddy is airway and all this. Man, stop with the black racism, period. We got to stop that. That's something we can control. But, you know, with the militaries and the police, man, that's the government. That's that man. That's that man. He always gonna keep black people on edge. And he doing it globally, man. He doing it globally. And I done talked to y'all about that God business. You see what I'm saying? In America, in Nigeria, all over Africa, in the islands. I done told y'all about that. But this right here, you know, that corruption or whatnot, that be about money, that scamming and, you know, people trying to buy land and they get to Africa and they done paid the man that don't even own the property. So there's things that can be avoided being smarter with your money. You see what I'm saying? Don't make an excuse to come back to know America. And you gonna come to America. Let that man beat you. George Floyd, oh man, don't kill me. Man, that man got kids. How you think his kids felt to see another man conquer him like that on TV? I ain't even talk about when he was stepping on his neck. I'm talking about when he was getting him out the car maybe one other time, or I don't know if that was the same day, because I can't even watch the video, bro. You see what I still to this day have not watched the whole video, yet. I still ain't watched the video yet, period. I ain't seen that video ever. All I seen was pictures of that man on his neck. But I did see the top piece of a video, and Brother Floyd was like, man, please don't kill me, man. Brother Floyd was a big brother. So you mean to tell me that a little bony man, y'all rather put up with that and then let him do the black man like that and the black woman and black children like that on TV in front of the world in the so-called richest country? I want to speak about that. See, when this going on in Nigeria, we got to care about it because we African too. See, you seen when you know, we was doing it in America, and, you know, they be over there, black power. And you know what I'm saying? They don't even know what it means. It was black power. You know what I'm saying? They just like, our brothers doing it, we doing it. And so the Nigerians fighting, we fight. You see what I'm saying? And so we got all the same problems. So y'all got in Africa got to learn what problems we dealing with. And then we learn what problems y'all dealing with. And we see they different, but they pretty much the same problems with the same people. We like, hey, we got something in common, cuz, brother and sister, king and queen. Then we start the build. Then that's when the ears is open. And again, we can get it, boom, 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 exchange that information. And once we do that and get like that, man, we could conquer anything globally. We could just tell everybody, bye. We need, in all 54 countries, we need all of them on lockdown right now. Yeah, all the foreigners, y'all go home. We'll let y'all come back another time in 10 years or something. We about to get this Africa together. You see, because we all African. Okay? We all African. See, when you say you African, that means we is all the same. But see, when you saying, I'm not gonna call no tribe, but when you saying you a tribe, see how they get to fight? So it gotta be some kind of word when we, that we can, the brothers in the States call it Al-Kebulan, coming from the ancient Egyptians or whatnot. See what I'm saying? Al-Kebulan. You see what I'm saying? That word bring us together. I mean, the black people. You see what I'm saying? The black land. You see what I'm saying? That's what Al-Kebulan means. And so we got to start finding things in common, brothers and sisters. See what I'm saying? When they fight, we fight. They get rowdy, we get rowdy. For no reason, too, like, today Trump and them be looking out the window and Biden and them be looking out the window of the White House. What the hell they mad for? With some signs up to say Nigeria. And they see that gonna shake them to their knees. And I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker. And these is African Americans. Now they got some cohesion. That's what'll make them people scared. See what I'm saying? Cause as long as we discombobulated and just walking around, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. If we doing that man can just, he laughing at that, man. He laughing at that. That's not cohesion. When we show some togetherness, though. Like I was telling y'all that day about, the Kemetic system. Let me tell y'all this. All 42 major tribes, you could just count them off, all the original ones. And I'm gonna do that in that live stream, 7 o'clock, the second Tuesday at November. Yeah, November, next month. 7 o'clock. The myth for the white African. But, again, we dealing with our Nigerian brothers and sisters and, seeing, the things that they facing, we facing it in America. You see what I'm saying? But we have to have some young peoples in there. That, because they see, they're like, man, what I'm going to go over there for when they going through the same thing? You see what I'm saying? A lot of brothers and sisters from America, the diaspora period, come from Nigeria. And that's going to be one of the first places they're going to show up. Because that's one place that they know in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Ain't many places that if you ask the African American to name 5 African countries, I bet you can't do it. But I guarantee you, I know he knows 3. And maybe 4 now. He know Ethiopia. He know South Africa. He know Nigeria. And now he know Ghana. So he probably know 4 now. And say just 5 now. Because Egypt or whatnot. But before we was up on here saying that they couldn't even name. But that's good. That's showing signs that they waking up. That's showing signs that they waking up. And if you could get the normal Walking Dead, some of them, if you can get 2 or 3 of them to wake up in your lifetime, you have done a good service for the ancestors. Because them is the most hard-headedest people I ever seen on the planet. Period. Again, the African American looking for a reason not to come. So I heard some of the brothers and sisters in Gambia saying, oh man, y'all just getting kicked out of y'all shit. Y'all to try to come over here. No. See what I'm saying? That's technically not true, family. Because ain't nobody formally came up and said the African Americans got to get up out of America. That's their choice. They come and they want to kick it with you. And African Americans, we trying to act uppity. You ain't uppity over here. I showed that chart where African Americans on the bottom, okay, economically, okay. And African, you ain't uppity neither, okay. Just because you know a little language in a little tribe or something, I bet you don't know their history like we do. I bet you don't know their history like the Pan African people do. Yeah. So we got something to share with one another. And you definitely don't know that man, the hidden hand, like we do. Don't nobody on the earth. No, not even in the diaspora. No, the Muzungu like we do. The African American know the Muzungu better than everybody on the planet. So if you was ever to try to, deal with them peoples and, however y'all deal with them, you ought to kick them out. But I'm just saying, we know them better than anybody. And so he don't want us in Africa. You see what I'm saying? Saying teaching, because we know shit about military. We know shit about, computers and shit. See what I'm saying? And we know how to build. We know how to do certain shit. We know how to do the same shit he know how to do. He didn't think we was listening. He didn't think we could read when he was over there reading a diagram about, how to build a train. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think we was listening, but we was listening. And so the African American got skills. The African got skills. Got a hella workforce. Put them joints together, y'all blend instead of arguing over petty stuff. Oh man, the Africans, man, the lights are cut off and the water don't work and some goats in the street. And instead of the African American and y'all doing that, and then the Africans say, oh man, these niggas trying to come over here and take over everything. Da, da, da. Instead of doing all that, y'all blend y'all two talents, y'all two energies, and y'all will bring back, you know what I'm saying, ancient Egypt again. You know what I'm saying? We bring back because we are the Nile Valley Africans. Niggas, I heard somebody say, and I'm going to end it on this, and I'm going to deal with that on the myth for the white African. Again, it's going to be 7 o'clock, the second Thursday of November. Right? Yeah. And I'm going to deal with it. But all y'all go pull up Sheikh Auntie Diop. And you probably can go back down to the tribesmen and go find, the Kosi or something. I think the Kosi or the Hogan or something like that, and let him tell you. Everybody on this planet, black, is a Nile Valley African. So and before all of that stuff, even though we had every tribe then, it was 42 of them. But they lived together in harmony. And that long ago, that means the Africa with no slave trade. This before the slave trade. This before any African ever got taken out of Africa into Europe or wherever. We all, global Africa, are Nile Valley Africans. So if you got Nigerian blood or Ife blood or Igbo blood or Himba blood or any of that, Twa, any of that, all of those tribes who and what make up the ancient Egyptian people and the ancient Kushite people, who is the two greatest nations according to them that ever existed. And I can't argue with the man on that one. No, man, I can't argue with the man on that one. But our family down there dealing with them goofy black Muzungus, the saws and shit, putting their hands on the people. And King don't like that. All right, family, stand up for Nigeria. Y'all make sure y'all receive y'all brothers and sisters correctly, because he gonna put you on game. Hey, our brothers and sisters in Gambia and Ghana the same way. And our brothers and sisters from America that's done went to Africa. Keep up the fight. Keep up the fight. All right, family. Jah power. Get free or die.